Hello everyone and welcome to The Shift. Today I will be talking with a very good friend, Mikaela, and I'm really excited for you to hear more about her story and how she has gotten to this place within her life. And so welcome, Mikaela. How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, me too. And so what comes up for you when I ask you about the moment or moments in your life that have led to this shift towards like loving awareness?
I think about that moment in the bathroom
Okay.
that I told you about.
Yeah. Can you explain that?
Yeah. It just felt like a shedding. I saw myself in the mirror, and for the first time, without, judgment or excessive, like, negative thoughts about myself, like, just thoughts that don't serve, that I just really wasn't, I didn't know I could see myself in the mirror without those thoughts being there. Mm-hmm. Like, how could I have known that?
Yeah.
Until they weren't there anymore.
Yeah.
And so to see myself without all of that, was pretty powerful.
Oh, cool. And how did that feel?
It felt good. It felt present. It felt like there was nothing for me to grab onto, and I didn't need to grab onto anything. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I resonate with that for sure. And so what's something within your life at the moment that used to really challenge you that now you're able to laugh at?
Like my chronic perfectionism.
Okay.
It usually shows up in yoga a lot. But when I notice myself using a great deal of undue effort, mm-hmm. and then the place that I'm trying to get to feels really labored and arduous.
Yeah.
And I don't quite get there. Like it doesn't quite end up feeling good. And then I catch myself in what I was doing, and all the attachments I had made to that thing that I wanted to achieve or accomplish. Yeah. And I just laugh because I'm like, if I could put, words to it, it would just be me saying to myself like, I see you trying really hard to get this thing. Yeah. Like I see you trying really hard to like be strong and
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, like it matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I just love myself in that moment. That's what it feels like. Really cool. Yeah.
What are some things within your current life situation that now support your journey with awareness? Like, what have you found that you really enjoy that allows you to continually become more aware?
Well, I write a lot. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm most when I feel most aware, I guess, is when I'm doing something that feels true. Mm-hmm. Or when I quote unquote achieve something that I only achieved through great intention and not like effort and hardness in a way.
I know how we'll talk in yesterday, I believe it was, or 2 days ago, about like your writing and stuff, and we obviously were able to like resonate on a certain topic, and I'd like you to kind of share about like how you write now, like how that comes up for you.
Yeah, well, so before it was all, I felt like I needed to write a certain way to appeal to a certain person, and then was never, I could never enjoy what I wrote because I was always catering to some idea of how the words should be.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, honestly, it just speaks a great deal to suffering and openness to it as opposed to resistance to it, because the truth came out of me really recognizing the suffering that was there, that was present.
Yeah.
Without judgment.
Yeah.
Without shame, without guilt. Just very much seeing that it's there and understanding how and why it's there.
Yeah. And realizing you didn't have to do that anymore.
No.
It was a choice.
No.
Yeah. That's really cool.
So, yeah, I mean, and then that's just bled into the way that I write, the way that I do, you know, a handful of things, in that it's just quite simply the way I want to do it, or what I want to do.
It's really cool, and I'm really excited to be able to read the fruits of that environment when it comes out.
Me too.
Talking about books, if you had to share one book with everyone on planet Earth, what would that book be?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a huge question.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Nice. Wow. I'm like, is this a cop-out because I just put this book down? But, you know, not just because the words are still like very palpably there, but honestly because it really was that extraordinary. The book I was just reading, All About Love, by Bell Hooks. I think I would feel pretty good about sharing that with everyone.
Cool. There's a book I haven't read yet, and you told me about it.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to read it.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Awesome. All right, one more question. And so, if you had to share something with everyone in regards to, you know, what you feel has been very impactful for you, that has really helped you create that shift in your life and something that you kind of hold dear to yourself, what would that be? What would that experience be?
Like singular experience, or something that I
Something that
carry
you'd like
with me?
Something that you'd like to share with people that you feel could in some way guide them on their journey.
There's nothing wrong with you. Like, there can't be. And if you're looking at it, yourself, anyone, anything, underneath all the layers, you'll think there's something wrong. So, as much as you can keep shedding those layers in a non-linear way, because it's not.
It's not linear.
It's not linear.
It's definitely not linear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I resonate with that deeply. It's pretty much like, if you want to find something, you'll find something, and you're the one that's finding something wrong because there's nothing there. It's really cool. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. It's been really nice. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Infinite love to you all, and we'll be back soon.